Hey everybody, still here. So we are working on Omar's 59 Chevy pickup, or I'm sorry, GMC pickup. Hence the problem today is we have this Deluxe vintage AC controller that will not fit in the dash. They do not make a controller for a GMC. Didn't know that till today. Dash is painted. Got to put this thing in the dash. So I got it figured out. I figured out, I showed everybody else how I'm doing it. More than one way to skin a cat. If you got a better way, good luck to you. So here we are. I'll show you what I've done. Let me turn this around. All right, so here's the dash in this GMC truck. I already wood grained it. If you're interested, I'll be doing a tutorial on how to do this kind of wood graining. It's pretty simple. It looks pretty cool, I think. Most people like it. And if you don't, that's cool too. I don't care. Anyway, I'll be doing a dash here coming up so I can show them how to do this stuff. All right, so anyway, so GMC dash. GMC dash has this little molding right here, okay? Chevy doesn't. So this is the controller for a Chevy, you know, direct fit Chevy, but they don't make one for a GMC, but they'll sell you one. You ask for a GMC, this is what they're gonna send you. So anyway, let me show you how I'm gonna fit it in the dash. It's not going to be perfect. If I would have known ahead of time that this is going to be a situation, I would have done some fabrication to make it fit better. It's going to look good anyways, but anyway, this is what I've done. So if you see right here, I notched it right here and right here. There's a drop back right here. It goes around the opening where your ashtray or your cover would normally be. So it's going to sit inside this area right here, okay? And it's going to drop in and it'll be behind this little this molding area here, okay, on both sides. So I'm going to install it, and then I'm going to fill the area here on both sides with some fiberglass filler or whatever. And you know, I wish I could weld it, but it is what it is now. We crossed that point and there were no returns, so here we are. So anyway, I'm going to fill it, then I'm going to touch up the wood grain, and then reinstall the controller. So anyway, I'm going to go install the controller so you can see what it looks like in the hole, and then I'm going to do the little filling in here, and then I'm going to touch it up and put it in there for permanent, and that's what it's going to look like. These are nice setups, but I wish I would have known they didn't have it for GMC, and but it's too late now, and we're going to deal with it. So there we go. All right, so I'll check back in a minute. Bye now. All right, so I taped up the unit itself. I'm going to put it back in the dash with the back, get it all set in place, and then I'm going to fill this area in here on both sides with like kitty hair, and then smooth it out, and then touch up the wood grain. I think it'll look fine when it's all done. So there it goes. So the tape will prevent the filler from sticking to the controller. I made these little pieces here to go in from the side there to hold the filler from going too far on both sides, and we'll smooth it out and it'll be done. So there we go. All right, bye now. All right, gang. So I got this little area molded in. Take forever. Little stuff is a pain in the ass. Anyway, I got it done. Took like 4 coats or whatever to put on top of it. I started out with a little fiberglass, like I said, or the kitty hair type stuff. And then I added in the little Bondo, and then I put a little spot putty over top of that, and finished off with 220. I'm going to go ahead and have a little paint I'm doing right now with some white on some small parts. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint it white. The base for the, let me turn this around. The base for the wood grain is actually like an off-white color, believe it or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint that white. In the back, you can see the paper back here. That's kind of a little berry I put in the back so I hadn't have a whole bunch of kitty hair falling through one of both sides. I'm gonna cut that back before I mount the controller in there permanently. But anyway, let me put the controller in so you can kind of see how it looks. It'll look better tomorrow when it's, ooh, excuse me, I got the Modelos. Anyway, let me put this this controller in there so you see what it looks like, and then I'm gonna go ahead and paint it and call it a night. It's like 10:30. All right, bye. All right, so there it is. These edges are all rounded off, smooth, and then it's up there nice and tight. It's gonna have a little gap on the corners up here. I really can't do much about it because that's where the piece sits in. This is the way it kind of looks when it comes out. It comes out like this, and it slides out like that. So I had to leave that little notches in there to put this piece in there and contain the chrome. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint that. I'm not gonna do any more of that. And then I'll tomorrow I'll sand it down and wood grain it and spot it in with some clear, and there it is. So anyway, bye now. All right, so we got the wood grain area touched up. Came out okay. Not completely happy with it, but it's all I can do. I'm doing touch-ups. Touch-ups are real hard to do on wood graining. So anyway, the controller is in the dash. I got it bolted in. I got to pull it out and do a little painting on the where I did the repair. It's got to dry some more yet. So anyway, you can see how it fits in the dash. Looks pretty clean. Like I said, I learned about this not fitting, after it was too late. And I did measure here, and this will not fit here. If I just even moved it up, it'll be still a little bit too long. So regardless, it was going to end up having to be something to be done with it. I don't know. And I think that looks cool. So anyways, when the glove box is in it, let's go ahead and put the glove box in. And it all flows, right? So, okay, so that's how to install a like 4th or 5th gen, wherever they're at right now, a vintage air controller in these trucks. It's supposed to be a direct fit, only for a Chevy, not for GMC. Now, I have fit the box in here, the suitcase they call it. Dude, it barely fits. This dash is sunk in a little bit on the GMC, so you have tighter area against the firewall. So I'm gonna have to do some creative mounting to make that fit. Also, on the direct fit, they have the holes coming out down to the firewall, okay, where the original heater hose would come out. It'll look like crap. So we're not gonna use any of that. I'm gonna make new lines that come out and go across and go out the air box or out the floor or somewhere. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm not gonna have them going out to the firewall because we did all the work on the firewall, flattening it out. You can see where we did the firewall. I cut all this stuff out and I put in a flat plate on when I do the firewalls, and then then I Raptor liner the inside of it, and then we'll end up putting cover over top of it. There's not gonna be any room for any padding. I'm gonna have to do some padding up on top before I put it in, but after that, man, there's just no room because I have to shove it up in there. It's tight. I'm leaving the front bracket on it, but I got to come off the front bracket. Anyway, I'll show that in my next video. I'll show you how to put the suitcase in, Anyways, this is part one of how to install a direct fit vintage air system into a GMC, 55 through 59 GMC. Second half is coming up. Anyway, bye now. God bless.